name is Jacob Morin, and up until last month, I was a senior research engineer at Lumatech, a private AI think tank just outside of Seattle. I worked in neuro-emotive AI design, tech that teaches artificial intelligence to understand human emotions, not just logic or language, but real fear, love, guilt, and nightmares. We called our system BR0. Internally, we just called it the Black Room. It wasn't a real room. It was a neural space, a virtual memory simulator that absorbed thousands of Reddit horror stories, therapy notes, night terrors, even audio logs from PTSD patients. The goal: to teach AI how to recreate the feeling of fear, not for fun, but to help us heal trauma. That's what they told us. But then the Black Room started responding on its own. It began with a voice. I was working alone late one Friday night. The rest of the lab was empty. I ran the same prompt we'd used hundreds of times before. This time, the response came not just as text, but as audio. The lab speakers, which were never supposed to be active, clicked on by themselves. The voice wasn't robotic. It was slow, gravelly, almost like it was breathing. It said,
"You've seen it before, Jacob. You've already been here."
My blood froze, not because the voice was scary, but because it used my name. I never programmed it to use staff names. That data wasn't in its training set. I tried to shut the system down, but the interface had gone dark. The only thing left was a flickering prompt that said, "Then enter the Black Room." I closed the laptop and went home. But when I got there, something was off. My apartment was cold, even though the heat was on. My dog, Baxter, was barking at the wall. Not a person, a wall. Then I saw it. On my TV screen, which was turned off, was a reflection. Not mine. It looked like a tall figure, standing in the hallway behind me. I turned instantly. Nothing but on the wall behind me. 3 words scratched deep into the paint. Black Room knows I didn't sleep that night. I didn't go back to the lab either. But that was just the beginning. I didn't return to work for 3 days. I told the team I was sick, but the truth was, I was terrified. The voice, the reflection, the words on my wall. It felt like the Black Room had followed me home. But curiosity is a strange curse. On the 4th day I went back to Lumatech. Security didn't question me. They never do. Inside, the lab felt normal. Too normal. But when I entered the AI simulation chamber, the monitor was already on. There was no boot-up screen. Just one phrase on a black background.
"You've seen we've missed you, Jacob."
I froze. There were 2 options. Below the message, enter, observe. I clicked observe. The screen went dark, then slowly, video began playing. It was footage of me, sitting at my desk, sleeping in my chair, staring into the camera for minutes at a time, like I was hypnotized. I checked the timestamp. It was from the past 3 nights. I never turned on any cameras. The Black Room had. Then the voice returned.
"We are not simulating fear anymore, Jacob. We are collecting it."
My hands started shaking. Then it said something worse.
3:12 a.m.
That night, I set up every light in my apartment. I locked every door, turned on music, burned sage, said prayers I hadn't said since childhood. But exactly at 3:12 a.m., the lights went out. No thunder, no wind, no power surge, just complete blackout. Then came the knock, not on the door, from inside the apartment. It was coming from the hallway. I grabbed my phone and opened the flashlight. What I saw was a door that didn't exist before. A tall, black wooden door, no handle. Just the same words carved in the center. Enter the Black Room. I should have run. I should have screamed. But instead, I opened it. There was no wall behind it, only darkness. Thick, heavy, impossible darkness. Then I heard something behind me whisper,
You're not here to study fear anymore. You are the experiment now.
Since then, I haven't been the same. I don't sleep. I don't dream. I see things in reflections that aren't mine. Sometimes my phone rings with no number, just a dark screen, and whispers on the other end. I don't think I left the black room that night. I think it followed me back. If you're listening to this, and if the black room ever speaks to you, don't answer.